let us take a look at Matt Crafton's 23 car. Here's the bonus features.
I can't explain why my whole world is feeling so far away.
Put Austin Cindric, Brett Moffitt in the lead right here, waiting on those teammates to get in line down on the bottom.
It's just the unpredictability of not knowing who's going to get the right restart.
You're going to see the Tony car get past the start finish right here.
Okay, so there you go. That's the plan. You act like you've done this before.
Oh, worked perfect. Look at this. 2 minutes are blocked up. Ty Dillon giving Henrik a big push. Now Josh Berry's right there.
We'll stay bottom. 54 is not clear now. We'll stay bottom.
Look at AJ Allmendinger, 3 wide on the top. Big run.
Brett Moffitt jumped out there behind Cindric, going to give him a push. Allgaier is in the mix.
Yeah, we got a race, Tony.
Yeah, we do. Don't count this outside line out yet. Took a little to get Moffitt and Allmendinger organized up there, but I have a feeling they're going to build momentum here and get right back to the front here.
See 3 Collie cars right in a row. They found it. I told you, you got to have your teammates. You got to have your allies. I like what I see in the outside line.
They haven't made a ton of noise today. Justin Haley's led 7 laps, but they have managed this race to perfection with 15 to go, lined up nose to tail on the outside lane and ready to strike.
And a couple times a day we've seen the outside line that's formed and got going, and that's become the dominant line. Now you got the Gibbs cars all on the inside, and they're separating each other right now.
Look at that.
Oh,
And there goes Ty Dillon. Big crash.
Didn't see that coming. Ty Dillon moved out and tried to go 3 wide. Unfortunately, collected a lot of cars right there. I don't know. Tony?
The whole complexion of this race just changed with that caution right there. Mainly from the standpoint that you took 3 teammates, 2 of them just got the crash together. So now you got individual guys that are going to have to figure out how to do it on their own. It's going to totally change into this Justin Allgaier fast car all day. He gets caught up in it.
Middle of the back straightaway is where it all started.
Yeah, you see him pushing hard. Everything's kind of going normal here. And then Titus made a move to the outside, went 3 wide. He almost made it. It almost worked. And it just didn't. Couldn't get clear. Tried to. Spun out. And Daniel Henry, he didn't do anything wrong there. I mean, it was just, he was along for the ride. Unfortunately, tore a lot of cars up right there.
And the hard part for Ty is he lost that push from Barry. You know, there's a whole car separation. He gets that run and loses him, and then just before he clears Henrik, that's where he loses that momentum and doesn't have the push to finish that pass. He's by himself right here. He has no help, and that's just pulling him back right there. All right at one little small moment there that creates that whole thing.
See the 11 of Justin Haley involved, nowhere to go. He was looking for his 4th consecutive win on a super speedway. Would have matched Dale Jr. for the most wins in a row all time when it comes to Daytona and Talladega. Brandon Brown, who's been so strong tonight, got a piece of the action, but not done for the night, I don't think. See him there in that bright yellow 68.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's one that Ty Dillon's going to wash and wish he had a chance to do that one over again, unfortunately.
But at the same time, you can't really fault him for it. I mean, he's got to take that chance if he thinks he's going to make a run. That's his opportunity to try to get to the lead and win this race.
That's our Ford Performance onboard camera carried by Austin Cindric. Riding here with Brandon, you know that Sam Hunt Racing. And now, on board with Justin Haley, his teammate, this is the Leaf Home Solutions on-board camera.
Corey, I don't know about you, but I don't miss that sound of being inside the car and hearing all that.
No, it's definitely a terrible feeling, and you're just along for the ride. I mean, you really are. There's nothing that can explain the way that feels the way it is. You're trying to keep the thing directed, but boy, once she goes the other way, you're gone.
Watch those guys in the outside lane that get through. And among them, A.J. Allmendinger. I mean, Brett Moffitt, Austin Cindric, pretty well out in front of it. Well, Allmendinger just able to clear it before they started sliding high. And I think the two at Myatt Snyder was also able to drive through without any damage. Final restart. Will there be another caution? 8 laps remaining when we go green. Outside lane, Harrison Burton. Inside of him, Austin Cindric.
Boy, where's Kim Burton right now?
She's having a fit, I'll guarantee
Boy,
you.
Jeff, he's trying to hold her down somewhere.
Landon Castle in the top 10, so is Weatherman, Tommy Joe Martins, Joe Graff Jr. Could see a big upset tonight.
Couldn't get him down right there. This is big. Brett Moffitt pushed Cindric so hard right there that it didn't give Harrison a chance to get down.
And it's going to be stalemate on that front row until the guys get organized behind him to actually give him a push to try to do something.
If he can get AJ to give him a good enough shot, he could be able to get down the teammate. Or, excuse me. I would have thought that Harrison would have tried to get down in front of Cindric right there. I guess maybe he wasn't wanting to.
By my count, 7 drivers in the top 10 have never won a race in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and we're about to have 7 laps to go. Side by side for the lead.
Who do you want for a pusher right now? Who has the better cars and what line? I mean, this is all the things that everybody's scrambling to try to, reconsider, spotters included. Where is that best line and where's the push going to come from? What do you think, Tony?
I think the 2 best pushers are the 2 guys side by side. That's the 2 best pushers in my opinion. But you got 2 guys in that second row with A.J. Allmendinger and Brett Moffitt that both of those guys are super aggressive, especially this late in the race. If they get an opportunity, they're going to do something different. I don't think you can count on them to just do what typically we would have seen the first half of the race.
We talked out of the first of the race, Austin Cindric, Roger Penske, all the races that he's won, even at this. Gosh, right there.
And here we go. Crash. 6 laps remaining. It's our 9th caution of the night. The 4 is Landon Castle. And that 44, Tommy Joe Martins.
Just got turned.
Yeah, it's going to need more than Blue Emu to fix that and make that feel better.
I hate it for Tommy Joe. This is an effort. They put a lot of blue-collar time in. Driver out of Mississippi, went to Ole Miss, but has made a home in the Xfinity Series. And you see the damage and maybe an even bigger problem stuck on that wet infield grass.
But guys like this, these are opportunities. When you wipe out a bunch of cars, these guys, this is their opportunity to take it easy during the race, hold it until, make sure you're one of those cars surviving for the end. Big opportunity for them to try to capitalize and get a win here at Daytona, unfortunately. And the grass stuck.
And his window net is not down. That's not an indicator that he's hurt and unresponsive. He's just trying to get that car going. He is moving around inside the race car.
Just got turned in right here.
That black car, Jeff Burton. And this is going to be the onboard divisor cam with Jeff Burton. We'll see this replay next.
The hole he was going for started closing up. He had a huge run. I can't blame him for taking
you gotta try to take it.
Yeah, I can't blame him for taking that opportunity.
Onboard, Brandon DeVoe.
That's what you hope for in that scenario, that the seas part like that.
Was his hand out the window waving to that guy behind him, thank you for not running me over? Or please don't do it close that was.
Godovic in the 26 never raced at Daytona before tonight. Yeah, you see that wet grass.
The grass always wins.
Somebody's got a lot of work to do tonight.
That is the sure bet that you can bet on a Daytona, is that infield is always going to win.
It just absolutely ripped the front end of that race car off.
Everybody always asks, what do you want to do, leading at Daytona, or do you want to be the second, third place car? Where do you want to be when the white flag is? I want to be in a lead just in case that caution comes out. You never know. Always want to be in the lead, right, Tony?
Absolutely.
It's overtime at Daytona for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, brought to you by Credit One Bank.
You're clear, Digger Starter.
Shoving Cindric to the lead.
I can't help but to think Brett Moffitt in that 02 car, as good as that car is pushing, won't be a factor in this thing. That's going to be a factor in the outcome of this race. Keep an eye on the 02 car.
Look at Allmendinger and Burton sitting there getting a big run. So now, if you're Austin Cindric, you have got to watch that mirror. You've got to listen to your spotter. You have to protect that line and be ready for any run. Here it comes.
Harrison Burton had to get back up front of that too. That's exactly right. Good move.
Coming back to the white flag. And once we get that, the next flag will end it.
Hold on to it.
Wow.
Big push. You know it's coming. Hold on to it.
Cindric still leading. That's Harrison Burton right behind him. Third in line is Brett Moffitt. He's got a Truck Series championship he would love to win at Daytona.
Now it's just a matter of if anybody can generate enough momentum to give anybody a push to do something. Here comes
Here
Moffitt.
it comes. Big block out of Austin Cindric. Great job. Get up there. Oh, there's your opportunity.
Still not over yet. Still not over yet. Moffitt has a shot at this still.
Look at Jet Burton coming in the outside lane.
He's going to need a big push up there, Brett Moffitt, and that 10 car's got a lot of damage on it. Still see it push.
Here it comes.
And here they come, back to the start-finish line, through the tri-oval. Cindric is out front. He is a champion, and now he's a winner at Daytona.
God, that was awesome. Check a box. Check a box there, Austin.
Picking up right where he left off, right, Adam?
He won the championship. They went to Roger Penske. Roger said, you proved you can do it. Now let's go do it again. And they picked up right where they left off.
And winners keep winning. That's just what they do.
Started on the pole. And in case you were wondering, the last time a pole sitter won the Xfinity race at Daytona, summer 2009. Clint Boyer was the man that got it done. Congratulations, Austin Cindric.